Alrighty. Alrighty. And we're back. So we're getting ready. We're supposed to start at 5, but we're bumping it up a little bit. Players are ready to go, so we're gonna get started here shortly with the amateur division of the Professional Long Drivers Association North Carolina Championship here in Newton Grove, North Carolina, at the One Stop Power Shop. All right. Five competitors in the field today. Justin Rich, Zach Holton, Kyle Gabbard, Jeff Allen, Stephen Hopper. We'll get us started off. It looks like we'll be doing a similar format to our seniors earlier today. Looks like we'll be hitting in like a super qualifier, it would seem. And from there, the top 4 will move on. I'm not sure if that'll be another super qualifier or if it'll be match play. Tournament organization likes to throw us for a loop here. We're very flexible here at the Professional Long Drivers Association. So any comments or concerns from the players are always accepted and listened to. Try to act upon as many as we can. Allows us to be flexible, change things on the fly. I think, like I said, we're supposed to start at 5 with the amateurs today, but everybody got here a little bit early, and it's a hot one, so it didn't take very many balls to warm up, and I think everybody agreed that it was okay to go ahead and get things started a little bit early, so just waiting on our grid workers to clear the grid, and I think we're going to go ahead and get started. If you're just joining us, earlier today we had our local and our Stage 1, Stage 2 qualifying for the World Championship in September. George Haggerty won that and earned his ticket to the World Championship. Shortly after that, we had the senior division where David Mobley and E.J. McDonald went head-to-head in the finals, and E.J. took the match with a 349-yard drive, earning him his first Professional Long Drivers Association victory. Congratulations to him and to the other competitors. And David was right there behind him with like a 342 or something like that. It was a really good match, really exciting. Both guys striking the ball really well all day. Conditions are a little bit tough for the day. It's scorching hot. It's only about 88, 89 degrees, somewhere in there, but lots of humidity. So with the humidity, it's probably closer to 100. I don't know if you can probably see it there in the camera. We got a little bit of standing water. Quite a bit of rain yesterday. and it is just as soggy in the grid as it is here in front of the tee box.
They'll be playing 3 rounds. The first round, all 5 of them will be vying for the top 4 spots. They will hit 4 sets each. The longest drive recorded will be their final. The top 4 longest drives will then move on into round 2. Round 2 will be 2 additional sets.
Setting everything up here.
Same format, looking for the longest drive. The top 2 will then move on to the amateur championship. First up, we've got Justin Rich, Zach Holton, Kyle Gabbard, and Jeff Allen. Let's hear it for them, folks.
So in slot 1, we're going to have Justin Rich. Slot 2 is going to be Zach Holton. Slot 3 is going to be Kyle Gabbard and Jeff Allen in slot 4. As we get the first balls in the air here. All right. All right, couple OB balls there. Never saw that pink ball. Not sure what happened to it. Pink and blue ball is tough, which today blue ball ain't that bad. If there's a blue sky, blue ball tends to disappear, but with the overcast we got going on, the blue ball, so it seems like a shadow flying through there, so it's a little bit easier to see today. But the pink one we can catch every now and then. That's a high ball going up the left side there for Kyle. Good ball up the left side for Zach. I got out of bounds. Jeff Allen straight down the middle. Should be a number. Should be a good number. Cut going on the right side for Kyle Gabbard on this one. I think it's going to be OB as well. Up the left side for Zach. That might be a number. I don't think I was able to see a single ball from Justin there. Not sure. Not sure what he finished at there. This one's going to be high OB left. Kyle. While we're waiting on the numbers. Coming up, we're going to have Stephen Hopper in slot 1. We have Justin Rich in slot 2. Zach Holton in slot 3. Kyle Gabbard going to slot 4.
Zach Holton at around 342 yards. Jeff Allen and Justin Rich each tied at 325.
All right. So it looks like Zach Holton is currently in the lead from that first one with a 342-yard drive. Jeff Allen, Justin Rich both had a 325. Kyle Gabbard with a 318. Just waiting on the grid to get clear before we get started with this next set. Moving right along. Looks like we got a green light.
All right, next up we got Ian Hopper, Justin Rich, Zach Holton, and Kyle Gabbard. Good to see you, gentlemen. Fire away.
All right, here we go. Second set. Couple OB shots. High ball going up the right side there. Not sure if that's going to be a number. I think Kyle is going to get a number there. It looks like it did stay in on the right side. Zach went straight at the middle. And Justin did as well. Still waiting on callbacks from him. Still haven't seen one from Justin, or from Steven, excuse me. That'll be left. Justin and Zach. That'll be left for Kyle. Still didn't see that orange ball from Steven. I don't think he liked it though, so it's probably OB. It's going to be OB left for Justin. OB left for Zach. All right. See if I can catch this orange ball from Steven. High ball cutting back towards the center for Zach. I think it's going to be OB though. High, straight down the middle for Steven on that one. Grunted at it, so I think he likes it. Looked like a good ball. All depends on the bounce though. OB left. Justin. OB left for Zach. And OB left for Kyle. Steven's last ball. High ball, right side. Didn't get quite the reaction that he did on the ball before, but they're in the grid though. So we'll get some callbacks there, see how that turned out. Coming to the tee box, we're gonna have Jeff Allen in slot 1, Stephen Hopper in slot 2, Justin Rich in slot 3, and Zach Holton in slot 4. It's basically everybody just shifts over a slot. The way we do these, when there's not that many people in the field, pretty much on the tee box the whole time, unless you're coming off a slot 4 and then you get a break before having to get back to slot 1. If you start in slot 1, probably going to be on the tee box for a while because you're most likely going to end up going to slot 2, then slot 3, then slot 4. Still waiting on the numbers. I think we're talking to Zach. Zach's been on the tee box. This will be his 3rd set in a row. He's been on the tee box, so we're just giving him a heads up to take their time in between sets, catch their breath, calm the nerves, get back started here in a minute. Zach went 361? Holy cow. Yeah, so we got our numbers coming in now. Longest ball of the day. Zach Holton at 361. Wow. That's a big ball right now. And we have Stephen Hopper at 319. Kyle Gabbard at 300 and Justin Rich at 285. Wow. 361 yards. That's a that's a pretty big ball for today's conditions. I have a feeling most of that was carry distance as well because the ground is not a friend of the players right now. Moist would be a severe understatement when talking about the ground. Soggy would probably be a better word. Soaked in some area. I'm pretty sure there's puddles actually out in the grid, just like we have here in front of the tee box. A couple OB lefts to start us off. Justin, it's a low screamer. It might be a number. Zach's got one down the middle. Justin went OB right. Steven, I think, has got one down the left side. And OB left for Jeff. OB right for Zach. Justin's got a high ball cutting back towards the right side. This is going to be a good number. Straight down center for Jeff. OB right for Steven. All right, OB left for Jeff. OB left for Zach. Straight down Broad Street for Steven and OB for Justin. Tell you what, we're flying through these, that's for sure. 2.5 minutes for sets. Rolling right on into them. It was on the right line for Jeff there. OB left for Steven. Justin's OB left. And Zach's last ball is right down the center. A little bit lower trajectory. Not sure that one's going to catch the 361. Still 361 yards. That's still mind-boggling. It may not be that impressive on paper, but given the conditions and how things are out here, 361 yards is a bomb. We've had quite a few balls come up short of the grid today. The air is just so thick, so heavy and sticky. Ball just doesn't like to travel. The heat does help. Like I said, it's about 88 and 90 degrees. That does help the ball fly a little bit further, but with the humidity being so sticky, kind of counters it just a touch. Rollout is about like pulling chicken teeth. Can't really depend on too much on the on the bounce out here. Most of what you get right now is all carry distance. which just makes that 361 that much more impressive. So from that last set, Zach went 353, which was another big bomb, followed by Justin Rich at 313, Stephen Hopper at 308, and Jeff Allen at 295. We have 2 sets left in the preliminary rounds. Kyle Gabbard in slot 1, Jeff Allen in slot 2, Stephen Hopper in slot 3, and Justin Rich in slot 4. All right, just waiting on the grid to be clear. We'll get this set started off.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Kyle Gabbard, Jeff Allen, Stephen Hopper, and Justin Rich this round.
All right.
Ready for you, gentlemen. Fire away.
All right, here we go. Couple OBs there. 2 more OBs. First 2 balls went OB left, second 2 balls went OB right. I think. Kyle Gabbard's might be right on the line, but it's going to be close. Steven's got a cut going up center. Mid trajectory flight. Should be somewhere around 310 probably. .307 was the estimate on it. So close enough. Oh, another one, another cut down the left side from both Steven and Justin. OB left, Kyle. OB left for Jeff. OB left for Steven.
Get a hold of these 2, Steve. Let's go, baby.
And to finish it off, we got OB left for Justin.
You got plenty of time. Reset.
About 50 seconds left in the clock. Seems to be each player down to either their last or their, or should I say their 6th ball. Some players still have their 5th ball.
There it is. Let's go.
OB left. Both of those. Never saw that ball.
Steve, you gotta bomb this one, buddy.
OB left for Jeff.
You're gonna need it. Let's go.
That orange ball is tough to see. Cut down the right side for Steven. Mid trajectory again. Straight down Broad Street for Kyle. The high ball seems to be working today. Like I said, everything's based on pretty much carry. Very, very little rollout. If you do get any rollout, just hope it's on a good ball, because that could definitely mean a difference. There's been quite a few shots today where they would hit and mud would just go everywhere. And they're plugging out there in the grid. Or they'll hit and take one really, really soft bounce. And then come to a stop. Still waiting on the callbacks or for the numbers for those. Coming up next, we'll have our last set in the preliminary rounds. Top 4 from that is going to move on. Still waiting on the numbers to come in. There are actually quite a few balls in the grid in that set, so just making sure they find the longest one before calling it back. I think I heard a 348. Or was it 328? All right. So we had Justin Rich at 329, Kyle Gabbert at 328, Jeff Allen at 307, and Stephen Hopper at 321. So currently, top 4 moving on are going to be Zach Holton, Justin Rich, Kyle Gabbert, and Jeff Allen. This is our last set. So Zach, Kyle, and Jeff are currently in. Steven being the only one out. So Steven's looking for at least a 326 here, depending on what Jeff does. Of course, if Jeff goes over 325, then Steven would have to go over that. A couple OB lefts. And there's an OB right from Kyle. Again, so we're looking for Steven here. Needs at least a 326 currently. At this point, looks like Zach. It's like Zach. Yeah, it looks like Zach's pretty much in. Zach's just kind of hitting for fun here. 361. It would it'd take 3 monster golf balls to knock Zach out. So, like I said, he's pretty much just hitting for fun right now. Kyle is sitting at 328. So if Steven goes over 328, that would drop Kyle to 4th, and Jeff would be 5th. It'll be left for Jeff. It'll be left for Steven. 2 balls left for Steven to get it done. Jeff's got one on the tee. I'm not sure if he's got one down there in front of his towel or not. 2 balls left for Kyle. This is a high draw for Jeff. I don't think that's going to beat his 325. About 30 seconds left on the clock. It's a low be left for Jeff on that one. Kyle's got about 15 seconds to get this last ball off. Never saw it from Steven, but he didn't look too happy with it. And this is OB right for Kyle. So we got a nail biter. Got a little bit of drama here. Not quite sure what Steven was able to do there, Jeff, but See how it plays out. Like I said, Steven would have needed a 326. And of course, that's assuming Jeff didn't go over 325. Still waiting on official callbacks. All right, they're coming in now, so see who's moving on. So here we have 349 from Zach, but he was already in at 361. Kyle Gabbard had a 333, giving him solo second. We had a 289 from Jeff, which didn't beat his 325. So if Steven got at least 326, then he will be moving on. And he did not. Just short with a 305. So it looks like the top four moving on are going to be Zach Holton at 361, Kyle Gabbard at 333, Justin Rich at 329, and Jeff Allen at 325. They are your top four moving on.
Your top four finishers are Zach Holton, 361 yards.
To the next rounds.
333 yards.
And we'll be back right. I'm just kidding. We're not going anywhere.
25. Zach, Kyle, Justin, and Jeff.
Not running any commercials. I didn't get any Callaway commercials this year. I was actually kind of, believe it or not, I was actually kind of disappointed with that. Last year they sent me a, it was last year. They sent me a Maverick commercial with Shoffley that I could use. Didn't get one this year, unfortunately. Well, I guess I say it's unfortunate, but I guess it is fortunate for the viewership at home that we run less commercials. I know I don't like seeing commercials, so if it were up to me, I wouldn't run any. I'm not sure if YouTube runs ads or not for us. I haven't heard any feedback on it, so if they do, I guess it's not too bad. Just taking a quick breather here and letting everybody catch their breath before we get it started with the next rounds. Not sure. So I think we're going to do the same format. I think we're going to do the same format for this. I think it's going to be 2 sets. Longest ball of the 2 sets will be counted, and the top 2 competitors will move on to the final. And from there, I believe it'll most likely be match play, I would say, to determine who is our North Carolina long drive amateur champion.
Longest ball, Zach Holton, Kyle Gabbard, Justin Rich, and Jeff Allen.
All right. Just waiting on go ahead from DJ Mannion.
The bridge is clear, gentlemen.
All right. Here we go. Round 2. Straight up middle. for Zach, and OB left for Justin and Jeff. We got Zach Holton in slot 1. Kyle Gabbard in slot 2. Justin Rich in slot 3. And Jeff Allen in slot 4. High ball at the right side for Jeff. This is going to be a mark. OB left for Justin. OB left for Kyle. OB right for Zach. OB left for Kyle again. This is a cut going up the left side here for Justin. Straight down Broad Street for Jeff. Should be a good number. OB left for Justin. Left side, cutting back for Zach or for Kyle. Zach. I didn't see his last ball, so I can get this one. OB left for Jeff. It's a well hit ball from Zach, but it's going to go OB left. A little too much draw. And it's high right for Kyle. Straight down Broad Street from Kyle on that one. That'll do it for the first set of round 2. So the same 4 guys are going to come back to the tee box here in just a minute for the second set in round 2. This time we're going to have Justin Rich in slot 1, Jeff Allen in slot 2, Zach Holton in slot 3, and Kyle Gabbard in slot 4. Numbers are coming in now.
The hitting order for the next set. In slot 1 will be Justin Rich. Slot 2, Jeff Allen. Slot 3, Zach Holton.
Swap over real quick. Cutting my down the line camera here for a moment so everybody can get a view of what the competitors are faced with today. You can see the nice large puddle right there in front of the grid. Nice overcast. Not too bad. Absolutely, well, I won't say absolutely no wind, but very little wind, maybe half a mile an hour to a mile. Not very much whatsoever. Every now and then we'll get a breeze, cool us off a little bit, which feels amazing. Other than that, we're out here just roasting. I guess technically steaming because of the humidity. All right. So there we can see Zach setting up in slot 3, which is kind of our hot spot right now. Down the line camera is not too great. I did set it up so we could see, get kind of like a competitor view. But our face-on cameras do tend to be the favorite camera. Today I couldn't do it because of the water, so we kind of did like an off angle from the back. But I think it looks good. All right. Couple OBs there from everybody but Zach. Zach went straight down Broad Street. Kind of low, though. But he's got a mark. Another one, same location, much higher, though. That one's going to be Probably at least 10, 15 yards further than the first ball. That one was well hit. High right for Kyle. I believe he's 3 for 3 right now. That's another well hit ball. Jeff went straight down Broad Street as well. So he's going to get a mark. See if I can catch this orange ball from Justin in slot 1. This is going to be a low screamer down the left side. OB left, Kyle. I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's another one straight in the center degree for Zach. I believe he's 4 for 4 right now. It's been a while since I've seen a 6 for 6 set. I hope I didn't just jinx him. Straight down Broad Street. Really well hit ball from Jeff. And same thing for Justin. High ball, straight down center. There's another one straight down center. I believe I jinxed Zach. This one looks like it's on the right side. It might stay in. I believe it's going to go OB though. Unfortunately, I should have kept my mouth shut till he went 6 for 6, and then I could have talked about it. And a couple OB lefts there. So, yeah, of course, I say something, and then Zach goes OB on his next 2 balls. But I'm pretty sure he did get 4 in the grid, which is really good. Also really good for your confidence when your first 4 balls go straight down center of the grid. All right, just waiting on the numbers. And that will determine who our 2 finalists are going to be. As it currently stands, Zach Holton at 328, or no, excuse me, Zach Holton at 361. Excuse me, and Kyle Gabbard at 331. So, yeah, I think that's it. So the 2 moving on is going to be Zach Holton at 361 and Kyle Gabbard at 331. Justin Rich with a 319 and Jeff Allen with a 315. Right there, just not quite enough.
So at the end of 2 sets in round 2, the top 2 finishers moving on to the championship match.
All right.
Zach Holton with 361 and Kyle Gabbard 331. This will be a single head-to-head match. 6 balls, 1 set.
All right.
Longest ball will win.
6 more balls to go from each competitor, and we will crown ourselves a champion.
Yeah, it
What
looks
do you
like
think,
we
Ryan?
got the Kyle and Zach show again. This is like a repeat of Memphis, and then I think the last time we did the event here at the OSPS, I think they were head-to-head too. They've gone head-to-head a few times.
Yeah. Okay, now that you mentioned that, yeah.
Look at him, man. Landon's capturing the moment.
Nope.
It's beautiful. I think Zach's feeling it. I think he's. I mean, he had a 51, and like a 61 just last set. So
Yeah. He was going to go 6 for 6, but after his 4th ball in, I was like, hey, look, we might see another 6 for 6. And then
oh no,
next 2 balls went OB, so.
jinxie.
Yeah. He didn't pay me enough. That's what it was.
Kyle's been struggling a little bit. He did get a pretty good ball in that last set, but he was, 1 for 6 instead of, with Zach going 5 for 6. So I feel like it's a safe bet to bet on Zach here, but you never know. It's long drive, right? So
True.
Kyle could come up one big shot. Sometimes just changing the tee box, changing your angle makes a big difference too. We were just talking with Zach about his step, how he's lifting his left and right leg, and then Colton was asking him why he's doing that, and he just said he feels like he can hit it harder with that, you know, rather than moving from a static position.
Doing the Berkshire Rock.
Yep. Frankenstein is what I.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, it looks like Frankenstein walking.
Oh yeah. Or one of the dancers from Thriller.
Yeah. His first ball was left. Kyle's first ball is high right. I don't know. The guys are just getting bigger. I mean, Kyle's got to be 6'5". Zach's got to be at least 6'4". Ooh, hit that well, but left. Left to the grid. And Kyle's left as well. So both players down to 4 balls. No balls in play yet. Does it feel like it's cooling down a little bit, temperature?
Tiny bit.
Maybe the sun, the angle of the sun's changed. It's not straight down on. Okay, this ball's in play.
Yep, nice little cut down the center.
Yeah, that's a grid finder there. Oh, Kyle hit a good one. It's coming down quick, but it looks like it's going to be in play. Left side.
I never saw it.
Might be in the water.
That ball might be 3 inches underground.
342. Zach Holton, his third ball. See if I can
I never saw that.
get a peek of what that. See if Kyle's ball was in play or not.
Ooh, that's a draw down the right side. That's going to be in, so it's going to be another mark for Kyle.
And it looks like Kyle's working a 330. Zach's at 42. And Zach just hit a good ball, and it's a good position on the grid, left center. Kyle's a little frustrated. I think he felt like that was just close to catching it. 43 for Kyle. Zach's down to his last ball. Kyle's down to his last ball. All right.
Snap hook left.
Kyle's got to beat 43 here, and he snaps it left. It looks like Zach Holton's going to wrap it up in his final amateur division match. He's turning pro tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's going to hit with the open division as a
out on
professional. So here's a guy who started out, I think it was just in April, was his first event. Won a couple of these now, qualified for the World Championships, and now he's moving up the ranks. Pretty exciting stuff.
Yep.
Part of the Professional Long Drivers Association.
Yep. Finishing his career or his amateur career on a win too. Feels nice. Maybe we'll give him some confidence going into tomorrow.
Yeah, it should. I think he was talking speed earlier. They're switching to a little bit softer shaft. That Patterson Kinetics LD30 Plus. He's getting his club head speed or his ball speed up to about 217. So. Which is about 5 miles per hour faster than he was in April just a few months ago, which goes to show if you put some time and effort into it, you can improve your speed. So,
And 217's not slow.
no. And I think that it's good you mentioned that because a lot of people think that you've got to be 220 plus to win this, but Rob Tietmeyer won in Denver, and he's, maybe occasionally he can get up to 217, but he's more consistently like a 212, 214 guy. And he beat Justin James in the semifinals.
Yep.
So, and Justin hit a good ball. I mean, you learn how to flight the ball and you put a lot of balls in play, you're going to get some rollout. You're going to get a favorable flight with the wind. Pretty exciting stuff. So, Zach, congratulations to him. He's moving on. Winning the amateur division here today at the North Carolina State Championship. And we'll see him tomorrow in the open division.
Nope. And that'll do it for the amateurs. Appreciate everyone tuning in. We'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early. I think balls in the air start at 9.
Yep, 9 a.m.
Will be our first balls. How many we got in the field tomorrow, Ryan? Is it 16,
I think we got
17?
19 right
19?
now. So we'll see. Sometimes somebody will step up and sign up. So we'll see.
Oh,
At
yeah.
least 19.
Should be interesting.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Good luck to myself and all the others.
Hey, yeah, good luck, Ryan. All right. That'll do it for us here today at Professional Long Drivers Association, folks. Appreciate everyone tuning in. And we'll see you tomorrow.